Welcome to a guide for LVS, the sequel to LFS, and simply physics, whatever the fuck that one thing is called. Anyway, this is a system that contains both planes, helicopters, cars, and tanks. Now, I'm gonna first start off with the aircraft because with it being a sequel to LFS, this is where most people are going to, it's gonna be the main highlight. Let's just say that. But before we can talk about this, we need to go into some settings first. Hold C until you see this icon right here. You click it, and look here at the bottom. Mouse aim steering, and mouse edit per type. These two are the traditional LFS settings. You want to turn this on, and then afterwards you want to turn this on and find the kind of vehicle you want this turned on. Turn it on for helicopter and plane. Everything else you see here, by the way, is just mods. But you do not want car and tanks on. Basically anything on the ground, you do not want that on. Now the reason is because if you have this off, you can still drive around with A and D, but it'll always correct you to where your mouse is pointing. Which, if you enjoy this, yeah, it could work, but not recommended if you want to drive cars like you usually do with either Swifties or regular Half-Life cars. So always have this on and modify what you want it on. Now, if you have mouse aim steering on for aircraft, it's very simple. This circle right here is where your mouse is, the big circle. The little circle is where your helicopter or aircraft is pointing. Turn on the engine, you press on it, the rotor starts spinning, and then afterwards, hold up it, so up. Use A and B to change the tilt of the aircraft. You can set up lines to make it so that it goes up or back. And the guns. Now the guns work a bit different. We have to use the scroll wheel by default to actually select the keys. Which means, and I know you might be wondering, what the fuck is the right click? Right click activates it. And some LVS shits got lights. This can impact the performance, but it's otherwise very cool. Also, by the way, you no longer need to press J for LFS. They actually fixed that bug. You can now press E to open it. Now, cars and tanks are new, but then again, they're very simple. It's not really much to explain. Unlike cars, however, you don't need to look forward. You just press R and it'll start the engine. If you've ever driven Half-Life cars, it works the same way. Don't use W, and S to move forward and backwards, A and B to turn, hold shift, and move too fast. You can still zoom in, and you can still go into first person. And a lot of cars, or any vehicle, in fact, if you look at the top right, you can use your number keys to change where you sit. Very cool. If I actually get a car, some of these cars have blinker lights. If you hold down your suit zoom bind, you can set it between left, right, and hazard signs. You know, just for my immersion. And some cars even have sirens, which you have to rebind. A lot of variety. Now, tanks are actually really fucking unique, at least compared to the cars or any thing that can actually shoot. because they have armor, meaning any direct attacks will obviously take less damage. If you ever played World of Tanks or fucking War Thunder, it's a very simple design like that, I think. Different thickness of armor in different places. These don't have it, but yeah. Tanks, you've got a main gunner, which is also the driver, and you've got an old machine gunner. Civilian cars like this will, well, they'll die instantly from guns. The more armored shit will require higher penetrating guns. For tanks, if you notice here, you see the little alt thing for the cannon? That means that if you press alt, it changes the kind of rounds, such as HE, which is more AoE, but less penetration to vehicles. We switch back, you see a circle. If it's a circle, you've got AP. If it's a square, you've got HE. Much more effective. You've got some other gizmos here, such as mines, explosives. That's everything you basically need to know. Any other things that you could use? Well, if you hold C in a vehicle, you can actually adjust the HUD. You can choose to hide certain portions, or just, you know, move them around. Very simple and shit. In fact, I'm gonna put you over here. Other than that, I guess we could talk about the base vehicle gizmos, I mean. Mines act as anti-vehicle mines. And if a car drives over them, well, kablooey.
Ah, Gordon Freeman.
The repair torch can repair any vehicles damaged or with broken parts. It can also show you the thickness of armors, like I used before. Can I get a fucking thing with armor? It'll show you how thick the armor is and its current health. And what the fuck is it? Spike strip. Have you ever seen these in like police chases and shit? You drive over them, pop goes your fucking tires. Pop goes your fucking tires. It hampers your driving. But can be repaired with this little gizmo right here. You gotta look at the wheel, you gotta repair it. Any other thing you need to know is upgrade modules. Gauge, which allows you to see your miles per hour. I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck the tuning exhaust does, but I know turbo and supercharger affect your speed. And maybe your acceleration, I'm not sure. There's gas stations, aircraft refuelers, you know, in case anyone actually has these on, or cars require them. Maintenance stations, which heal and rearm. And just a permanent spike strip. This isn't portable, it just stays here. Yeah, spike strips don't affect humans. At least I don't think I do. Do I have God mode on? No, I don't have God mode on. You can choose. Oh yeah, you can choose between an automatic and a manual transmission. I have never fucked with this thing to begin with, mostly because I ain't that much of a fucking car nerd. Actually, I'm not sure what this crate does, but I know these are aircraft balloons. You fly into them, and you rearm. Very cool. Anyway, that's basically all you need to know about LVS. My advice: go into the binds, set up controls for each kind of vehicle. Just pick stuff that you find comfortable to use. All right. Other than that, I don't know. Have fun.